Okay, continuing with our pre-4 Job Fiesta playthrough of the game. We're did a little bit of grinding and stuff, got the things I wanted to for now. So first thing we're going to do is go collect Shiva, and then we'll move on to the next segment. Ferris's Mystic Knight outfit was one of my favorite outfits in the original game, and I think that this new one for the Pixel Remaster I like even better. I really didn't like what they did with the FF6 Pixel Remaster character sprites, but the ones in FF5 look mostly the same, and what changes they made actually look really good. It's kind of surprising. But it's just that the look they aimed for in Pixel Remaster, I think, just works out a lot better for FF5 style graphics than the FF6 style. The FF6 was a little bit... They went a little bit too shiny and bright with most of these colors, while FF6's overall art style was a little bit grittier. Anyway, I'm hoping to make it all the way to my next big grinding segment. Whoops, that's right, he has on the heal staff still. Keep forgetting about that. Whatever, these two swordsmen will finish it off soon. With their mithril swords that I collected loads of. But anyway, my next big grinding segment is going to be mini dragons once we have the black chocobo. I'm going to do a small mini grinding segment before that with the black flames, if I can figure out where I can get 5 of them. Because I want to get everybody Summoner level 2 before that. I'll show off a little bit of the mini dragon fighting before I start the grind. And we'll be picking up Rama at the same time. Whoops. Okay, I should be strong enough to take Shiva, I think. Let's go ahead and potion everybody up to full. I am Shiva, the Ice Goddess. If you would command me, first you must prove your worth. They do hit hard. At least on Ferris. Alright, oh yeah, I don't have Pyra yet, which makes this a little bit harder. Okay, one down. Let's get a little bit of healing back. I'm gonna wait until her spell. Okay. should go down in just a couple more hits. Spellblade Fire does pretty strong damage. Yep, there we go. Alright, so that's our first summon. We get a Frost Rod drop, which is nice. Could have stolen more Mithril Swords from them, but I stole plenty during my grinding session, so I have lots of money. 28k. Have I even sold them yet? I did sell them. So I won't have more than that, but that's okay. Shortcut out. It's really weird how everything in the Pixel Remaster seems to enhance Final Fantasy V quite a lot, which is very nice for me since, although I do enjoy it, it's pretty subpar to me compared to a lot of the other Final Fantasies, especially 4 and 6. But the increase in sound quality and the little remixes they've done for the Pixel Remaster and the way that they tweak the graphics actually just makes it in every way better. So I'm not really a fan of what the Pixel Remaster does to Final Fantasy IV either. Okay, so all we have left to do is check out this meteor that fell down and destroyed the little mountains here. You're walking on this teleporter and party gets separated and Ronnie goes shooting off. Did he just warp? You won't know until we try. Okay. This place feels so familiar, and the soldier in the tower knew me. Who am I? It is nice that it pans over that and you can see that 2 of the 4 stones are gone, and that will come up in later what that actually means. No explanation as to why this meteor warps over to this meteor. I mean, you can come up with theories if you want to, but there's no explanation given in the game, which is just, I find a little annoying. Doesn't matter, he's the same for every element. Zoos are almost always beef gates when they appear in Final Fantasy compared to every other enemy around time. Did that just drop me another elixir? So that's not what I was looking for. I have 4 elixirs, that's not bad. So wild knacks that appear in the forest here are extremely good grinding as well. 5 of them. Die to 1 fire spell, I believe. They're not very strong. I think they only give 1 AP, but they're pretty good money for 5. Yeah, 625 gil. 350 EXP at the time is pretty good. So if you want an EXP and money grind too, this is another area you can do it in. I'm gonna go ahead and fight one more group just for the heck of it. Alright, so we're about to get thrown in prison. Now, in the original SNES version, whatever you choose to buy with this money will actually go in your inventory. I don't know if it happens here. It did sound like it. Oh, I should have, at that 1/4 price, I should have seen if, I could have bought multiple, because you can't normally do that in the original, so I wasn't thinking much about it. You're in league with the monsters. We all saw you crawl from the meteorite. Don't try to deny it. So we get arrested. But it's 75% off there in order to encourage you to buy, since that's the trigger for this segment. So my bus it says, I saw them come from the meteorite, the same as that werewolf that's been stalking around. All we can do is wait until Sid decides to blow open the wall. Sid has a very bad memory for where these walls go. Oh, horse feathers! My great escape, and it's another cell. That was one of the last of my explosives, too. Nuts! FF5 has one advantage over FF6. They have a better Sid. Not saying too much. This isn't one of the best Sids in the series. Not as good as 4 or 7, but better than 6. Oh, you kids think that's funny, do you? No. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The name's Sid. What? The same Professor Sid who made those terrible machines to amplify the crystals? Yeah, nice way to rub it in, Lena. Forgive me, that was rude. No, you don't have to apologize. It's the truth after all. I'm to blame for everything. One day, many years ago, I found a faded old tome in the Library of the Ancients. It said that thousands of years ago, the crystals held much more power than they do now. So I studied the crystals at Tycoon, Waltz, and Karnak, and built machines to enhance them, but I was wrong. Increasing their power output only caused them to shatter. Oh, it's all my fault. But why are you locked up? I was too late to save the crystals in Tycoon and Waltz. Figured I could at least save the one here in Karnak, but when I tried to switch off the machine, they threw me in here. Sounds like we're on the same team, you and us. You're here to protect the crystal? Yep, we were asked to. By this, the crystal shards. What? But that's a crystal shard. Who are you people? This is terrible, terrible, Professor Sid. What's happened? You were right all along. The crystal's cracked. What? I turned off the amplifier, but the crystal's power output has only increased. The fire-powered ship. Yes, what about it? Most likely the fire-powered ship is leeching power from the crystal. Professor, please, we cannot do this alone. You have to help us. I'll need these folks to lend a hand. What? But they were seen coming out of the meteorite. They're in cahoots with that werewolf. If they can't help, I guess I can't either. All right, Professor. You're willing to help me, right? I'll go ahead to the fire-powered ship. It's not exactly a safe place to be. You get ready and meet me there. I'll be waiting. Although somehow there's an underground connector point between them, or the explosion of where the fire-powered... but then that wouldn't make sense either. I don't know. This is one of the weirder parts of the game, and that's saying something based on how weird this game is. The stairs were right here. Totally passed them by. Can't reach these other places until, because fires are protecting all the items, until we're on a 10-minute time limit. It's great. Yeah. So there's no use really exploring this place for now. All these fires burning in the castle and nobody cares either. They're totally fine with it. I guess it's a normal thing. Professor Sid is waiting in the fire-powered ship, but where could the Queen have gone at a time like this? The werewolf! Don't let it in! We scared him off using some of Professor Sid's explosives, but he'll be back. You can count on it. Although I don't know why, because he's here to protect the crystal, and the crystal is in the fire-powered ship, which... Again, why? How? I don't know. Oh, we want to go shopping before we enter, though. Use some of our huge amounts of money. Alright, I want roughly... a dozen of each rod. I really don't care about most of the rest of this stuff. Okay, let's see. We can get 2 mithril shields. We can get another... They're in Kenpogi right now, I think, which I'd rather have. Especially considering the price of these things. Yep. Increases our attack power, plus it's cheaper. Mithril shields, though, are better in every way. Actually gonna keep those for now. I should have kept maybe a couple of the hats, but what doesn't matter. Get rid of those for now. Okay. I might have to go grind up a little bit of money from the knacks. I thought I had more money than I did, because now we should be able to purchase level 2 spells. Yep. Don't care about poison. It's pretty bad. I do want both of those. I don't care about mute. Yep, so I need to fight about 3 groups of necks, I think, to raise up the money, and that'll be enough. Then I'll start collecting more money from all the rest of the fights I'll be doing. We'll just do some quick knack fights. This won't take long. Seriously, didn't kill 2 of them? His magic power is less than Lena's to begin with, and time mages are much worse than summoners, so... Since I was leveling on relatively low-powered stuff, I'm not that over-leveled compared to what you would think. I was mostly hunting job points rather than money or EXP on the last one, which were still pretty low. Maybe could have gotten more by going back to the graveyard. One more knack fight will be fine, though. But again, really easy place to get a lot of money and good experience really quickly. The damage curve for magic here in Final Fantasy V is a little bit on the odd side. There. And we won't have much in the way of big... Oh yeah, I also need to do one other thing while I'm here. Piano skill leveled up. These are pretty cheap. We'll be getting a few side grades and stuff, and items for new jobs in the next couple of shops. But there's not a big equipment boost like there is right here, with the level 2 spells and mithril equipment finally being available to buy. Took you long enough. Just as I suspected, the ship's engine is what's straining the crystal's power. The engine? Yes, if the engine isn't stopped, and quickly, the fire crystal will shatter. Will you go and turn it off? Of course we will. Nod in unison. Great way these games do things. The door leads inside the ship. It'll be tough going from here on. The ship's been overrun with monsters, of course. Good luck, we're counting on you. And like a lot of things, it's bigger on the inside. Okay, let me see if I remember how to traverse this place well. I never remember which button is the dash button either. Okay, let's see. Should just be a chest in here. Yep, mithril gloves. One of the reasons I didn't buy them. Alright, now up here maybe? Crew dust. Are they weak to... is it blizzard? Yeah. Whoops, that does 0. I went too far. I don't know how I went too far. This controller's a little slippery on its inputs, I guess. Right. Oh dear. Water traps are annoying. A miss with self-destruct. Great. Another elixir. I'll be getting a lot of elixirs in the castle as it breaks down. Good old silver specs. That's a speed snake? Speed shake, okay. It's because it's a drink. Speaking of, how many eye drops do I have? None, I don't have any eye drops. Great. I don't have Esna yet, either. Wonderful. Guess I'll be relying on the fire spells for a little bit. What happens if I... Nope, doesn't cure it. That stinks. They're cheap. I should have bought a bunch. I forgot that Flashing was a big thing here. Oops. Need to put black magic back on her since yeah, these things don't give nearly as much EXP and money as Wild Necks. That's why they're such good grinding abilities. Cottage. Sleeping in the tent should cure us, though. That's... Okay, now, which way do we go? Here. Oh, the poltergeist. We hit. Excellent. Okay, now, out of these four, I think the second one from the left is the one forward. I think the one on the left, the far left, does really nothing. Poltergeists are one of the weirdest sprites in the game. Green Beret. Can you use that? No. Thieves could use it, and other cloth wearers, basically. Mystic Knight can wear some cloth things, but mostly it's actually a heavy armor user, which is a little surprising. If you're actually using a thief for this dungeon, this is where you're rewarded. You get a green beret, get the thief's gloves, which helps with stealing. You get the moonring blade in here, which I hope I didn't miss. I don't think I have. Not a good evasion. Although amazingly, it's one of the few things that blind Ronnie hit. No. Die. Oh wait, yeah, this starts here. Now, I don't think the one on the far left has anything, but I'm going to try it anyway. Just in case. Yeah, that just drops us right here again. Yep. Nice, some levels. Now that's just here. Okay, and that's here, which comes... Yeah, that's the other altar. Alright. And this is the one that actually goes the next spot forward, which will lead to that area we just saw. First thing we want to do is pop up here. There's the moon ring blade, okay. Good for ninjas and thieves. Especially good for thieves who don't have anything else. Good thing I have plenty of tents. Okay, this section, so. Against these four. Oh, wrong one, darn it. Then I'm just going to have you spend your 10. Wasted a bit of MP. I was going to have her use Shiva, which is the same price. So I guess in the end it doesn't matter. It's kind of weird in the, that was an interesting change that they made. Because in the, Shiva's actually kind of unique in the original SNES version, Super Famicom version, rather. Well, that's fine. Accuracy strikes again. They're weak to wind. I'll finish her off with that. But, when everyone disappears, there's a swirl of ice that comes from the left towards the right. Yikes, that's really dull. Stupid confusion. Stop wasting my mana with your charm. Oh, stupid memory. I'm not used to fight having memory like that. It's one of the things that's really throwing me off here. Well, I have lots of potions. But now I've used up an awful lot. They're cheap, though. Okay, there's one item that I forgot somehow. I don't think it's a big deal, though it might be the elf cape. Do I want to go back for it? Yeah, I don't care that much. Alright, we are going to... no, you're actually going to stay like that. Her mist knight looks really good too. Not that one. This one. Go ahead and equip shields, sure. Only a couple of us can use rods though, so... Vigilance is just as good as anything. Rather just have Frost Rod. Nah. Queen Karnak! What's she doing here? Where was that other door that led there? I missed one somewhere. Meddling dolts, you shall pay for interfering with my revival! Perfect. This is exactly what you want to see, because it drops a flame bow, which is decent money. It means I won't have to buy one for my ranger later. Also, if it turns into the hand is actually immune to ice, so you have to hit it once to force it into another form instead. Mostly I did that in order so that I could use rods easily, but mostly so I could get the AP. Queen Karnak! I was being controlled by something, a creature of pure evil. It desires to envelop everything in darkness. Your Highness, the crystals, it's not just the machines that are destroying them. Something evil is using their power to resurrect itself. Please, save the fire crystal. It's in the room just through that pipe. Okay, now back to our jobs before. Let's see. You still don't have anything useful is the problem. I could give you two-handed. Vigilance. The fire crystal! And with unbelievably perfect timing, it shatters right as we come in here. Oh wait, first the werewolf comes in. Thank goodness it's still intact! Galuf? We won't let you touch the crystal, werewolf. Stand down, I am not your enemy. I'm not so sure about that. Galuf, say something, what's wrong? You know me? Can't remember a thing. Who in blazes am I? Oh yeah, and then this soldier just walks in the back way. You there, what have you done? Sending that much power through the crystal will smash it to smithereens! And this makes 3. One more and the seal is broken. Mwahahaha! Mine is an evil laugh! Mage just vanishes. It's no good, the switch is busted! Ah, very cleverly done. And now this ultra-dramatic extra tubes running up to the machine segment. So we just came to this room with the crystal in it through the steamship. Galuf, I'll hold this back. You 4 must escape. We only have 1 chance left. Save the Earth Crystal. Galuf. Go! Once the crystal shatters, the whole room will go up in flames. Go out, get out of here and protect the last crystal with your lives. Werewolf, we have to help him. Flame goes in the way. And then we fall through a hole, and we wind up in the basement of the castle. Carlos, you're our only hope. Crystal shatters, fragments go everywhere. One of the most senseless sacrifices in a game full of senseless sacrifices. So how the steamship connects to the castle, we don't know. But it definitely does too, because the castle is blowing up as well. The flames are dying. The fire crystal must have lost its power. Yeah, and here upstairs goes to the crystal room. The crystal's shattered. Where's the werewolf? He probably got trapped in the fire. Couldn't get out. We have to hurry. This castle is held together by the power of the fire crystal. I thought we were in the steamship. Hold up, so now the crystal's gone, the castle's gonna blow? Exactly, we've no time to lose. They really didn't think much about that when they started this. 10 minutes. Okay, configuration, battle speed, very fast. Almost all the chests have monsters in them too, which makes this whole thing even more annoying. Okay, no, I shouldn't be using summoning animations. They're too long. I should just be sticking to Pyra, I think. Elixir. Lots of elixirs in here, though. Plus, you get normal encounters as well. Very weak arrows. Very weird that I can't just hold A. Learned arrow. Good. Ribbon. Very, very important. Not for now, but for end game. Let's see. Okay. No, that wasn't learning? Wow, okay, so I still need to stay a blue mage. That's a scan ability. Elf Cape is in here. I'm remembering now. In this castle, I mean. Not necessarily this chest. Gygus is a beef case. So many HP. Yeah, that's the Elven Mantle. Very good Elf Cape, it was called in the Super Famicom translation I generally use. Good evasion, decent defense. One of the better accessories for early game. Can also get one, it's just gonna run away. Get some free AP. Another elixir. I might use a couple of them here. Such an annoying counter. It's a little slow, but I need the hit points back. Okay, learned. Just set that for now. I'm almost done halfway towards the clock, which is fine. Mongosh. Another good thief weapon. Plus speed. I think it's just like FF6. They called it the Guardian there, but plus speed and very high evasion. Plus it's got a better attack power relative to when you find it than it does in FF6. Now, I don't think there's anything in the throne room, but I wanted to check it anyway. Goodness, did we get surprised? Why are they all going first? Esena. Let's go ahead and use one of those elixirs. Could have just used an ether too for the little bit I've got left, but lightning scroll. I'm glad that time is freezing here in the menu. Makes that a little bit easier. So a nice bit of fake out here. Golly, although again they're wasting our time. Because it looks like just the same as these other encounters we've had, but the sergeant, instead of running away this time, is going to be transforming himself, if we let him. You can learn a good skill there, but I'm not bothering with it. Again, it's mostly for the AP. I changed that, as well as the ability to use the rods instantly to make it not much of a boss fight. Crystal shards, will you lend us your power as well? And then two went flying off screen. They flew to the other side of the planet practically. Resting within the shard, warrior spirit, Beastmaster. Geomancer. And Ninja. One of the most powerful. So this is one of those times in the 8-bit, 16-bit section of the of these games where you're left not really knowing what you're supposed to be doing next. Let's see. So now I'll go ahead and set him to ninja. I actually did that early. So, I still don't have anything that would be good to equip as a ninja. Except learn might be the... Just keep on learn on him might be the best one. Because if I get equipped sword and can dual wield swords, that's actually high damage. So maybe I ought to go ahead and stick to this for now. The Mongosh is actually stronger than a mithril sword. That's pretty crazy. There's her Mystic Knight. Back to that. Still keep vigilance. Sure, fine. Attack 36. Gives really good evasion. Not as good as the Owen. No, it doesn't give evasion in this. Interesting. Just has a really high attack power. And can also be used... Oh, that's... Because, yeah, I'm not losing any attack power with it. Or any agility. So it's not as cool as in FF6. Much better attack power, though. Back to Time Mage. Yeah, we'll see. So we came out of there with 17k gil, which is pretty nice. Is there an item shop? Probably in the inn, that's where they usually are. Yep, there it is. Queen's resting upstairs. I can still only buy regular potions. Let's buy a few more Phoenix Downs, as expensive as they are. Tents are fine for now. I'll need to get cottages soon, but I can't for a bit yet. 760, that's fine. Probably ought to get a few of these just in case. Although I have Essendon now at least. I can't remember if Equipped Sword is the level 6 Knight ability or the level 5. One is armor and one is sword. Those are his last two abilities that he'll learn when you put on the learn command. Because we'll actually need it coming up anyway. So now, some people will tell us about Cid's grandson, Lid. What? Why isn't Cid here? What do we need to still do? It's like fire is getting weaker. Jackhole, road is blocked. Oh yeah, he's in the steamship. We have to go there first, because the steamship didn't blow up, just the castle. So we got to the bottom of the castle from the steamship somehow. I don't understand how that works. If only I'd never made those infernal machines. Everything, all of this is my fault if it weren't for me. So now he's going to go to the bar and start drinking himself into a stupor. Cid, Professor! Must be tough for him. Text, of course, is the one problem with this. It isn't great text, but whatever. I don't care that much about it. I will someday find the door. Cid, leave me alone. If only I hadn't made that infernal machine. Professor, it wasn't your fault. Please just let me be. Alright, so we learned about his grandson, Mid. He was still at the Library of the Ancients, and we decide that we need to go. What can help out somebody's spirits, but by bringing a family member to slap some sense into them, sometimes literally. Literally is the case here as well. After getting a lot of casters early on, there are no more casters classes that we got this time around, really. You know, real casters at least. Old is very annoying. Causes our level to slowly diminish, which basically means our damage slowly diminishes. I want one encounter here in the desert. Ouchie. Youchie. Nice block. Come on. Come on, stop that. There we go. That's what I wanted. Except it killed him. Hopefully he'll still learn it. Oh yeah, it does, because it's when it kills you with the other thing too. It should be fine. Okay, he hit a little bit harder than I was thinking he would. Alright, this was right here, so... Good, I did just do it. I need to put white magic on her for this so she can Cura everybody up. I think Esuna counts as level 4. It doesn't have the missing spot, so it's harder to tell. It has a surprisingly low amount of hit points for a super enemy, but golly is it dishing out damage. There we go, first off Aqua Breath, good. Oh, that was a mistake. What was I doing? I have no idea what I was doing, but that was pretty awful. Nice block. There we go. Learned Aqua Breath. And it dropped a Phoenix down, which is nice. Okay, now I think that there's a pot of recovery in here. Yep. Boom. So, haunted books have taken over the library. We find out if we talk to all these guys. You have to step in weird places to get all these things to work properly. Oh, how easy mode it is. It's still going? Present. I can take off white magic now, go back to black magic. Page 256 is one of the more powerful berserks. Okay, well, we'll be fine. Except for Galoof. Luckily, page 32 is pretty weak. Darn, attacked her and not Ronnie with it. Speaking of which, what are our levels at? 16-6. Okay, so we won't get it by level 5 Doom. The page 64s can do level 5 Doom, which might be worth picking up at some point. Level 5 Death, of course, when they don't censor it. Need to change that out. Speedrunners learn level 5 Death here, because level 5 Death works in a lot of fights. I think the new route doesn't do as much death by math as the one I remember most classically. Whoops, that's healing. Whatever. But it's still useful to grab. The only problem is most of the time your characters are the same level, so in order to learn it properly, you have to set it up. There's at least one fight in the game where it's incredibly valuable. Let's go ahead and have you cure yourself up because you took some damage. And now let's set you to black magic so you can help out with some fire spells. You have to go up this way first. But they can spend whole minutes waiting for the thing to cast level 5 Death, but they use it on me like crazy. I need to turn the game speed back down. I like it being lower. I wanted it high for the trip out so I wouldn't, waste as much time, because those battles can be pretty long. And it doesn't affect the countdown speed as far as I could tell. It was fine for some of the other fights as well, but now it's actually getting kind of difficult, so I don't want to go very slow, but slow should be enough for me. Okay, we're going to go before we talk to this book, we're going to go back to all summoners. Don't need to really worry about learning. Doesn't matter what you equip for this. I am Ifrit. For many years I have existed, sealed within the pages of this book. Only those who can withstand my flames will be granted the privilege of summoning me. I think there's a reaction if you use Shiva on him. But we're just gonna double Ice Rod him. Frost Rod. Enough! You have proven your worth. I shall grant you the use of my powers. They just call them summoned monsters. The fan translation for the Super Famicom, the fan translation patch, was really influenced by Yeah, they haven't done enough. So, let's see, 14 out of 15. So we need level 2 to really do set up for what I want to do later. So whatever I'm lacking from level 2 by the time I get through this, I will be going to farm some black flames for. Wahaha! None shall pass! Ah, Ifrit, so sorry, sir. Books don't want to be burned, of course. Oh, man. $128. These book encounters are actually sort of like formations, as far as I understand. It's just that they have a stack of monsters who appear one after another instead of fighting them all at once. So it's not like a random thing. You kill it and it goes to a random new page. There are a set different type. Let's use some of these potions. We're about to hit a save point soon, I believe. Item is down here. No, come on! No, hit Ronnie. He needs to learn Era. Not that I'm using Blue Mage and Blue Magic, but there are some places where some of them are useful. It'd be nice to have in case I do decide to focus on Blue Magic some. Well, that was a short one. I think there are 2 places that you come out that are nothing, and I think this is one of them. Very glad that I wasn't 15 when I came here. Managed to get the last experience up. That grind really saved me for this place, since I'm far from level 5. What's causing these occasional 0 damage hits? Because it's not showing a block, because that is a different animation. It doesn't actually have a parry. Okay, there's my level 17. Yeah, that comes out onto the balcony, which is nothing. Nope, maybe it's not. That's right, it goes there. Nope, whoops, I did the wrong one. Need to go into this one. Come on, Era on Ronnie. Seems to only cast Era on females, hit Lena once and Paris twice. Nope. How do I get to that room? Is that back? Maybe it's forward. That's right, probably still forward. I might miss a second room out of nowhere in this dungeon, just like I did in the steamship. Can't wander around much. I can come back here though, especially if I decide to. Try to farm up level 5 death. Aha! This was the way. Forgot about this route. Ninja suit. Okay. Ninja suit is plus speed, which is kind of nice. It's also a lot more defense than Kenpogi. It might be worth putting on Ronnie for now. Because the +1 speed would probably be of more help to him than the +1 strength. Quite a vivid description just to tell us that we got hit by slow. Slightly time-consuming, but... No, not jobs, equip. Oh, he didn't even have on the thing. I found silver plate, so he decided that was better than the Kenpogi. Makes me a little upset. Okay, agility and defense. Nope, wrong one. Small thing that I don't like, in pretty much all of the SNES Final Fantasies, during battle you can just hold A to instantly auto-select whatever your cursor is on. So especially with memory cursor in 5 and 6, you can just go through battles on auto by holding down the confirm button. But in Pixel Remaster, they've added a delay. Some of the things will go that quickly, but in general, they've just added a delay that makes it not work. So frustrating. So that just goes out onto the balcony. Although there is an auto function, I should just be using that since I'm sticking to the same tactics here. Also makes the battle go slightly faster. Alright, good time to use a tent. Alright, once again, going all summoner. I don't think he has anything to learn, but I have nothing else to put on him really anyway, so I could do equip shield, I suppose. Is that Mid? Stay on your toes, I have a bad feeling about this place. Oh my word. There's more dialogue if you summon Ifrit here. So this is the end, but only for me. Very soon the Master's seal will be blown wide open. Byblos is a lower tier version of what's it called again? Apopos. Iron Draft. That's another drink item. So that got us up. Okay, we're only 24 APB away from the next level. I think we'll stay like this because of... I told you not to bother me when I'm reading. Don't tell me you were engrossed in the book the whole time. What whole time? No, you mentioned I did hear some rustling behind me. Was that you? Sweat drop. You've gotta be kidding. Strange bird, this one. Whatever, guess it's time to go back, huh? You guys coming or what? I know a shortcut. Mid, there you are. Mid, you're all right. Thank you for finding Mid. Thank goodness you're safe. Huh? You came to save me? I don't know what I needed to be saved from, but it was nice of you all the same. Oh yeah, look at this. Probably the monsters must have moved in while he was already deep in the back of the books. I found the most amazing book. Check it out. I bet with this method we could get the fire-powered ship moving. I gotta tell Grandpa Sid about it right away. Sid? Oh, you know him? He's my grandfather. Grandpa is so awesome. When he gets absorbed in his research, he's unstoppable. He never gives up until he's found the solution. And he just gave up. Maybe that's how he was in the past, but now, what are you talking about? I'm just saying, he sure is acting like he's given up now. What? He would never do that. Wait, Mid. Don't run off before I've had a chance to take a drink. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and stay a summoner now until I get my level 2s on everyone. And we'll just summon blast our way through these fights with Ifrit and Shiva. Easier to avoid the desert when you can move diagonally. Ifrit looks pretty much exactly the same. So I made it a more normal looking summon, which is just a little bit weird. The effects are cool, but I kind of liked Shiva coming in from the back with the ice first and then appearing. They basically had it, the whole sequence look reversed. And because Mid gets lost easy, I guess, we somehow arrive before him. Sid! Mid isn't here? Come on, man, pull yourself together. Leave me alone. Don't waste your time on a worthless old lump like me. Grandpa! Mid? Ouch! Mid, stop that! What are you doing? Literally slapping some sense into you. What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You never give up. Never! Mid, you always told me not to be afraid of failing. You told me that if you mess up, you have to start over and try again. What happened to that? Mid? Just try again. Mid, you're absolutely right. Of course I am. It's not over. The Earth Crystal is still out there. Yeah, but where? That I don't know, but we've got to find it and protect it. To do that, we'll need the fire-powered ship. Yes, we'll need to get the ship moving again, but without the crystal, way ahead of you, Grandpa, just look at this. Lovely little book sprites in this game. Mid, where'd you dig this up? I see, like that. Nice work, Mid, this could do it. Alright, let's get to work. Yeah. I think we get a, we have to rest in the fire-powered ship, so we'll get a free heal, so I don't need to. Out of the way! They sealed us on and said, out of the way. You'll have to excuse me, he's all fired up. We'll take care of the ship. You just sit tight. Galuf, what's wrong? Yes, you do look even stranger than usual. Galuf, are you alright? My head! It was like I could almost remember. Grandpa! Mid? Yes, we all remember that. It just happened. Grandpa! Oh, it even gives her name. Kryle! Bit of an interface spoiler that she'll join the party, because instead of having the regular blue... Ouch, Mid, stop that! What are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing, you silly old fool? You never give up. Never! She has a yellow, indicating that she's like a player character. And kind of giving away who she's going to trade. Galuf has the same color as Bart/Ronnie, not a different color unique to him. Ow! Hey, knock it off! Silly old fool! Mid-slapping animation looks a lot better than Kryle's. That's totally unchanged. Kryle. Karuda is what her name is in original Japanese. Those are some of those names that I think sound really cool, but are impossible to properly translate, especially when they're trying to make it a Western name. Kryle sounds awful. The fan translation named her Kara, which sounds a lot better, because that at least is, like, actually a girl's name. Galuf, what happened? Did you remember something? Kryle. I'm not from this world. I came here in a meteorite sent from another world. Because the evil we'd sealed away 30 years ago was beginning to reawaken. I came here to stop it. Evil is reawakening? That's right, and a terrible evil at that, the Dark Warlock X-Death. No, I guess this is a slightly more teal than Ronnie's, so okay, they're not totally exactly the same. No doubt about it, the power of the 4 crystals converges on this spot. Perfect, we'll use their power to seal X-Death here. And they put Dorgan in the position he's at to make it less likely that you'll recognize him in Bart/Ronnie flashbacks. And yep, oh hey, this place we went over before. Weren't there 4 before? Oh no, 1 seal is disappearing for each crystal? Great. I came here once before to seal him away 30 years ago. So if all 4 crystals are destroyed, then the seal you placed on Exdeath will be broken? Right. Ugh, my head. Galuf, still can't remember clearly. We can't allow Exdeath to be revived. Galuf, I'm okay. So now we get the actual plot of the game. So Exdeath was sealed by the 4 crystals, and that's why they're breaking. So did we get our... We didn't get a heal. Well, we can run back and heal real fast anyway. Ah, slipped like a top. Ah, slipped like a top. I sound like an old man. I like the fan translation better. He says, I'm mimicking Grandpa. I'm just like Grandpa. Hey, it's finished. We are so awesome. Presenting a boat that will sail without any wind. Now we have a ship. We can go find the Earth Crystal. Righto, we're counting on you. We'll return to the Library of the Ancients for now. We should be able to find some more clues there. So, this is our 4th vehicle, I believe. And it is the shortest lasting of any of them except possibly Boko. Although you get Boko back eventually. If you need anything, make sure to stop by. Take care of yourselves. You can do a little bit of exploring with it. It opens up more of the world than any other vehicle you've had up to this point. We're off. But there's still quite a bit you can't access. But there's one island in particular, I hope I remember which one it is, where we can fight some Dark Flames to finish off our summoner leveling. Immediately. I also need to put this elf cape on somebody now that, the elf mantle now that we're no longer in danger. Probably Lena. She can't equip it. Okay, oh, that's because Ronnie has it instead, because he can't equip the Mithril Glove, so we put it on. Gives agility and magic, yeah, very, very nice. Also gives a little bit of evasion, right? No? Must be other capes that do it. It does in Final Fantasy Tactics, so I guess that's what I'm thinking of. Thunder Anemones actually get healed by Thundara, but I'm gonna go ahead and set auto up. Kind of convenient that, oh, that's not good. There we go. 2 lightning scrolls, nice. So it's kind of nice that I don't have either Rama or Thundara on these two to stick to lightning. Makes the autoing a little bit better. Fire, hellfire. And I will heal most of that. max rate, I might not have to do any Black Flame grinding. Okay, it's one of these islands. Oh, the sea abysses. This one... That Elf Cape is really making Ronnie one of the fastest. One of the first to act, which isn't bad. The Sea Ibises have incredible agility and very strong defenses, but only a few hit points. Okay, yeah, we've still got some things, so... Oops. I want to save really quick. There we go. I have learning on, so I think I just learned the Black Shock, or Black Spark, or whatever they call it. Dark Spark. Dark Shock, I think, is what it was in the translations I'm more familiar with. Three APB, yep. That's why this is such a good spot for APB. Because they're pretty much guaranteed. Phoenix down. That's a big cost. Alright, so... And let's see, I only have, yeah, 3 battles more will end this whole grind session. Speed Shake, nice. I think it's a drink item that gives you haste. Or it increases your speed, one or the other. Either way makes you faster. Seems like they're more weak to fire than anything else. Which maybe I should just be doing that, but it's not a big deal. Oh, he was dead, so he doesn't have anything, huh? No, that's okay. Oh, that's right, I switched him over to White Magic, so he has, and I didn't bother to switch back, because I figured he could do Summoner stuff, so he doesn't have Black Magic to cast Thundara anymore. That's fine, let's go ahead and, of course, have his level. They're really weak to water. But they're pretty weak to fire, too. Or maybe it's they're weak to water. Fire does normal damage, interestingly. And then ice and lightning both do have. And there we are, Summoner level 2. So that will allow us to use the Summon Magic as a secondary ability. Which, I'm going to be using that in my major grind. So I wanted to get that done to make that easier. We'll go back to Knight for now. I'll need to swap over to Ninja later, but we'll see how far I can get. You're getting close to mastering time magic. Now things get kind of hilarious. Again, so, yep, we had this wonderful ship, and it was our 4th vehicle. Oh no, it's another quake! What the crap, the ship! Oh no, the ship's sinking! Suddenly it's out in the middle of the, Oh, they actually show it drift here. They didn't show it drift out that way back in, the SNES for Super Famicom edition. They just suddenly showed it in that spot, and Whirlpool appears and it goes down, which kind of explains something later as to why, hilariously. So, yeah, that one's gone. So that was our 4th vehicle. None of them last a long time, but theoretically it could be longer, because you don't really have the pirate ship that long, but you go between at least 3 areas with it. So the major thing here is I already have a flame bow. I can get a frost bow and a thunder bow, silver harp. I'll probably be doing a little bit of barding at some point. Probably will have a better harp by then, but whatever. Okay, plumed hat, sage's surplice, good armor for those two. Doesn't give any plus magic, unfortunately, like I thought it would, but... Hey, it's better. You go Kenpogi. I need to sell that silver plate. One thing I've learned in my old age is that things that boost your stats actually are better than just slightly better attack power or defense, especially defense. Maybe I should have kept those. I'll be fine now. I don't think I'm going to have 4 casters anymore. I've got all of the stuff there I want. Yeah, no one else can use that for now. Also increases the chance of stealing, though it doesn't say that. Ring Blade is pretty good. Ribbon only sells for 1, and it's one of the best pieces of equipment in the game. Got 5 lightning scrolls, which is really nice, and I have a flame scroll. Iron Draft. Replicates Protect, use with Drink Command, yeah. So yeah, Speed Tonic will be, or Speed Shake will be Haste, yep. Goliath Tonic doubles your maximum HP, which is pretty useful in certain circumstances. An item that was in the first Final Fantasy, but which hasn't appeared much since. I want to give the Elven Mantle to. Maybe I should give it to Galuf, actually, but he needs the magic more. She needs the speed more. Her speed's a lot better anyway, so that's probably okay. Spells. I don't think they have much of anything. Esena, if you missed it, maybe. Poison, yeah, it's just black magic. One of the places do. There are several new towns we'll be visiting here shortly. Because we're about to get our 5th vehicle immediately after, you know, losing this and not having those. So where is the inn? Go ahead and rest up. I don't think there's a piano here, actually. Not a super huge fan of the Black Chocobo theme in comparison, but very, very popular Final Fantasy tune, the Black Chocobo theme. What the heck is that? Is it a chocobo? Doesn't look like any chocobo I've ever seen. Whatever it is, I'll catch it. Golly, it's moving so much more slowly than before. It's a black chocobo. Oh, this means they aren't extinct after all. Guess not. I heard black chocobos can fly, so giddy up. Nice little thing there since it fails to fly on the first attempt. Well, it was very purple in the Super Famicom version. It's definitely more black here. Well, it didn't giddy. Did you break it or something? Not funny, old man. It sounds like it's got something stuck down its gullet. So the crystal shards were too heavy to allow it to fly, but 4 people is a different matter. Crystal shards? The explosion at Karnak Castle must have sent him flying over here. And because he swallowed them, he couldn't fly. Final Fantasy V, ladies and gentlemen. No sense whatsoever, but whatever. So this gives us Ranger and Bard. Or Bard and Ranger. Ranger's main ability, ew, they're still sticky, but maybe now he'll be able to fly. Again, Ronnie's fear of flying, Bart's fear of flying, fear of heights, never comes up again. Basic Chocobo theme, though, classic. No encounters while flying this one. Whee! Achievement, endangered creature. So now you can reach everywhere in the world, pretty much. As long as there is a forest to land in. So you can access some of these islands, but you can't fly over the super tall mountains. One way that, again, that and landing in forests is what makes the airship better, because there are more places to land without the forest. But there's some very particular places we need to visit, like Bart's hometown, which is... That's the ship graveyard. Right here. Totally landlocked. How Bart got out in order to begin his adventures, we'll never know. Normal people are able to teleport around the world map to wherever they need to go. Licks, they call it, huh? Ronnie, that you? Yay, Ronnie's back. Hey, it's Ronnie. Haven't seen you in forever and a day. Finally back in your hometown, eh? You take it easy here. Ronnie, you finally returned. I've been waiting for you. Say, when you've finished your travels, would you come see me again? There's something I want to tell you. Obviously, his hometown friend there, who looks just like everybody else, has a big crush on him. Quite the ladies' man. Wait a minute, Ronnie, I can't believe it. You're all grown up. Ah, so your pappy got sick. That's sad to hear. Ronnie, you're a strong kid. So apparently, after Stella, his mom, died, he and his dad went traveling around the world together because there was no one to watch his kid. And then Dorga just died. Hey, Ronnie, it's me. Look, we've got to hang out later. It'll be like old times. Ready or not, here I come. Aha, there's the unique in the Pixel Remaster. Baby Bart sprite. Okay. Good tune, this town. Hey, somebody, anybody? Ever since then, you've been afraid of heights, huh? When I was a kid, everyone teased me for being dumb, but now I'm gonna be a scholar, cause I'm SMRT smart. SMRT, I mean SMART. Some bard moved into your old place. Also another house with no entrance, gotta love those. So let's see, there's some magic to check out. Although again, I don't think there's actually anything new. Yeah, you can buy Esena here if you missed it in Karnak Castle. Wouldn't that really suck if the only place to get it was in a missable dungeon chest that disappeared and then you could never get it again? That'd be the worst. So this is the inn. We don't really need it. I think he gives you a discount or something. Oh, there was the inn picture. I didn't notice it above. This is Ronnie's old house. Here's the bard who moved in. You used to live in this house? You must have a lot of memories here. Please, take your time and look around. This is a little music box from his childhood days, which causes him to have another flashback, important one. Is he asleep? You're leaving again so soon? No, I'm not going anywhere. The spasms aren't as frequent anymore. I can get by on my own now. Still, it would be nice if you stayed, not to take care of me, but so we could be together, as a family. I'd like that, but you're still sick, remember? You should get to bed. I will, dear. Just let me finish this up first. Although there are no other beds in this house, only Ronnie's bed that he's sleeping in. Widescreen, she goes off the screen here in the original, but the widescreen lets you see more. So you were awake. Daddy, are you going to get more bad guys? That's what I do. I want to come. You need to stay here and take care of your mother. Don't tell her you saw me leave, all right? It'll be our little secret. Okay, Daddy. Now it's time for good little boys to go to sleep. Stella, worry about that tomorrow and come get some rest. Stella? Stella! Stella! Great JRPGs with characters named Stella, like Tales of Legendia was another one. It's a beautiful melody. It brings to mind a poem. Here, this is for you, in honor of your memories. Alluring air. So I don't think there's a piano in this town either. There might be. There's a magic shop, and nothing there. Alright, the most important part of this shopping trip, though, is these items here. Oh yeah, I need to equip. Ninja suit. Kenpogi, okay, I've got all those equipped, right? Whoops. Your pops helped me through some tight spots. I'll give you a discount on anything you want. So you can buy all this stuff, including some pretty cheap ethers. Everything at half price here. Which is very nice. No Phoenix Downs is a bit of a pain, but a bunch of this other stuff if you need supplies, including the ethers, which is pretty nice. I'd buy them, but I'm kind of looking at something else. I might come back and get some more ethers later. But for now, I need to focus on the ninja stuff here. Specifically, water and lightning scrolls and kind of flame scrolls. I don't think I'll need these, honestly. Because I've got the Moonring Blade and the, although the Agility +1 is nice, but between the Moonring Blade and the Mongolish, I think I should be fine. Armor I don't need here. I can get a more Green Beret and Ninja Suit, but I really don't need them. So, I'm gonna get a few more Lightning Scrolls and that'll be enough, because I'm gonna be using a lot of the Lightning Scrolls. So, that's going to be part of my next grind. Which is coming up here, so it's time to say goodbye tonight, actually. Let me go ahead and do that. Wait a minute, why did Galoof and Ferris switch places? That's odd. Okay, back to Mithril Sword. Let's go ninja. Just do learn. Oh wait, no, not learn. Yeah, I can't do the equip sword anyway because I went summoner for that. So Mangosh and Moonmarine Blade, it's fine. Leather shoes, whatever. And he gets the green Beret, the ninja suit, so he's gonna have a really great agility. Could go Kempo Gi for more strength, but I kind of like the agility more. Might even buy another. Well, I don't have the money now. I ought to buy another ninja suit for her, though, for the better defense and the agility +1. Although her agility is almost as good as strength in this form anyway, so maybe it's fine. We need to give him summon +2. So that's Ronnie's hometown, Bartz's hometown. Whoops. Nutkin. Some of the easiest enemies in the game. But worth a surprising amount of APB for how weak they are. So a good place to grind just jobs. So we've about reached the point of my second grind, which is what I figured. We'll show off a few things first here. These forests are home to some of the more interesting encounters in World 1. We're going to start probably with Ramu. We get our next summon in a random encounter. So, such an easy summon to miss. And there he is. Ouch, that really hurts. Let's go ahead and do some healing with that. Obviously not Pandara on him. Not going to be a whole lot of healing, but it's better than nothing. About the best healing I have right now. Hey, nice block with the elf cake. Yeah, it does raise evasion somehow. I don't know why it's not showing as raising evasion. Unfortunately, Ramu doesn't have any resistances, so any weaknesses, I should say, so he's pretty tough to hammer through. I don't really want to waste a rod on him. I'd rather use it on enemies that are actually weak to them. Ouch, that's a lot of magic. He should be close to done, though. But ninja, of course, have high speed, only about thief level attack power, so they're not super great, but they do get to dual wield, so that allows them to do a lot of damage, as you can see. They also have a greater chance of getting preemptive attacks. One of their baseline abilities that they give to Unfortunate. I don't want to throw yet. Ifrit? What are you doing here? Lord Ramu, I see you have become even more powerful. If you would lend that strength to us, Ifrit, no need to say more. You and I have never been enemies. The SNES translation had a lot of problems with that. I shouldn't say the SNES translation. The fan translation patch for the Super Famicom that I have. That makes a lot more sense. Now, you get it as an item, so you have to use it, which is a little bit weird. So now we have Ramu. Let's sort these things properly. So here's my least favorite town theme again. Again, spells I've already got. He has time magic. All the sheep you can mess around with. There's a bard back there. I'm trying to remember how to reach that. Oh yeah, this one. Poke, poke, poke. There we go. Oh, are you the travelers trying to protect the crystal? If so, let this song aid you on your noble quest. Romeo's ballad is a song of love, soothing enough to move the hearts of any who hear it, even monsters. There's treasure hidden behind the waterfall. At least that's what my dear old great-great-great-grandmother told me. It's where you get Leviathan in World 3. What he's talking about there. And otherwise, not a lot here. Until you get a lot of money. Flame Ring, Coral Ring, Angel Ring. What do those do, you ask? Flame Ring absorbs fire and protects against ice, but is weak to water. Coral Ring absorbs water and protects against fire, but is weak to lightning. Angel Rings protect against aging and zombification. While I'm at it, I'll tell you about the ultimate accessory, the ribbon. It prevents most status ailments, which I have one of. Can only be worn by dancers and by freelancers, though, so another good reason to master jobs and become a freelancer in your casual playthroughs. Alright, so now that Ramuh's out of the way here, it's time to go dragon hunting. There are 3 different encounters in this forest, the common, the rare, and the quite... and the about equally rare, actually. Whoops. The common one is pretty bad. These mithril dragons we're going to be fighting are only 1 AP, not a lot of, high defense. No weaknesses. And only 100 experience and 200 gold, nearabouts. But there are some encounters here that are extremely good. 5 mini dragons. Let's see. Throw, that's what, and this is what I need the lightning scrolls for. $900 gil, 4,500 EXP, and 3 APB. So in some of the speedrun routes, they would manipulate constant 5 mini-dragon fights. But unfortunately, I don't know if that's even... I don't think any of the RNG manip or any kind of RNG manip is possible on the Pixel Remaster versions, maybe. But I don't know how to do it anyway, even if there is some. dropping mithril gloves. That's kind of nice. But so that's pretty much what I'm going to be doing for a little while, is grinding on mini dragons. Because every mini dragon fight I get is the equivalent of almost 45 mithril dragon, or 15 I guess. I think it's 300 EXP and 100 gold, something like that. Which actually, yeah, 270 EXP, which isn't too bad. So it's about 16, 17 times for a mini dragon, and much more valuable than anything else you can get right now. Decent money as well. And of course 4 APB for those fights when you get them. So you get some relatively quick, easy battles for small amounts of APB. The last fight is a stone golem that's weak to electricity and 2 more black flames. So that's kind of an interesting. It gives a decent mix of EXP as well, though not nearly as good as the mini dragons. But again, I'm going to be doing most of this grinding off stream, so I don't waste people's time with it. But so that's what I'm going to be doing now, and the next time I play live, I'll have finished my grind and we'll be ready to move on to the next and the last section of World 1, or next. Yeah, it kind of depends on how you define sections, but Earth Crystal, try to save the last crystal, and that's leading into the ending of World 1. So thanks for watching, and be ready in the future for more. I'm going to be doing this a little bit more often so that I can get to my 4 Job Fiesta as soon as possible, because that opens up in less than a week. See you all later.